Hey guys, it's Whistle-Tag Lego here, and this week's MOC is my version of an E-Wing. Now, unfortunately, the E-Wing is not canon anymore, so Lego will likely not make a set of it. Disney, as most Star Wars fans know, kind of wiped the slate clean by getting rid of most other books and comic books and movies and stuff, making them not canon anymore. So this was the ship that was to come after the X-Wing, but since it's not canon anymore, the ship that comes after the X-Wing is the updated X-Wing in The Force Awakens, and I think it might have been The Last Jedi as well. And the new X-Wing is not a whole lot different. I don't need to go into a whole lot of detail, but basically the wing shape is different. It's a lot sleeker and smoother, and I think the inside of it kind of runs a lot better. It's also made to go with the new BB droids instead of the old R2 droids. So basically this ship does not exist anymore, but a lot of non-canon stuff people really still like, and it's really a good ship too, so that's why I built it. I hope you guys can see it okay, because it's kind of white on white. But yeah, let's get into it and check out this cool MOC. First, as you can see, it's on a black stand. The stand is not part of the ship. If it was, it would kind of look like it had feet, but no, it's not. Just a stand. The reason this ship is called an E-Wing is because if you look at it from the top, it's sort of, let's see. It's sort of got a straight line here, and then it sticks out 3 times this way, which, as you can see, kind of a capital E. Takes some imagination, but I mean, it makes sense to me. And as you can definitely see the resemblances to the original X-Wing. The color, of course, the nose shape, the cockpit. But then the wings are different. It's only got 2 wings, and these are fixed wings instead of wings on hinges, like the X-Wings. And it's only got 2 engines. The reason the creators of this ship chose to give it 2 fixed wings instead of 4 movable wings is because they'd require less maintenance, a lot less moving parts, and apparently a fixed wing design is a lot better in the Star Wars universe anyway. It's got 3 lasers here, here, and here on the other wing. And it's also got these cool parts here that sort of strengthen the wings and really hold them up. The droid inside is completely enclosed, unlike the X-Wing where the head sticks out. I think this is a lot more aerodynamic. And the E-Wing, instead of using R2 droids, uses R5 droids, which are basically the same as R2 except their heads are more squarish, and you'll see what I mean once I pull out the droid. You can see the resemblance in the nose to the actual X-Wing set as well. I used a lot of the same techniques, using the hinges here and this plate that slowly narrows into 3 studs. It goes from 4 studs to 3. But it's also a little bit different too. The nose is a bit shorter, and you can tell this is only, the angled part is only 6 studs long, while on the X-Wing it's much longer. And the nose is the same shape as well from the X-Wing. The cockpit is also from an X-Wing set. So I'm going to start opening this up. You guys have seen the exterior, but now we need to check out the interior. So on the back it has a nice grille. These panels around really outline it nicely, and I used 2 printed 1x1 pieces from First Order snowtroopers from their backpacks. Underneath, it's not as pretty, but you can see the engines here. There are spring-loaded shooters underneath, though they don't have missiles in them right now. Okay, so I realized this is kind of a mistake that I made. These wing flaps are actually supposed to be angled down. The reason I have them up is because you can set it on a surface better with them up, but they're really supposed to be down like this. That's how an E-Wing is actually supposed to be. So sorry about that. But anyway, let's get into the inside. This section pops off. Actually, I'm going to put these wings back up real quick. And I'm going to put the stand back here. There we go. Okay, and then this part comes off. Inside here, we have a Hyperdrive. This is just a custom design of mine, using some just regular pieces to make cool Hyperdrive. There's space in there using some grill pieces. Goes right in there. And then up here is the R5 unit. And let's see, there we go. This is a custom R5. It's actually not that great, but it works for what I'm trying to do, because really when it's inside there, all you can see is the head, and there's space inside there for the droid. Then you can take this section off, which allows you to open the cockpit, and the cockpit is actually really detailed. As you can see, the pilot matches the rest of the ship, dark red color scheme, and then he's got two control levers and a control panel here, and then he's got a nice seat, and the whole thing comes off. It's one big sub-assembly. And it looks like this. This took me quite a few tries to get it right, with all the small hinges in there, so that all these control parts can fit together. But it looks really good, actually. He's got a nice padded tiled seat. He can hold on to the levers and see the control panel, and it all fits in there really well. So hope you like my design. I might use it again for something else, actually. And then there's just big space in there for this to go inside. Alright, let's see if I can get it back inside there without falling apart. So yeah, it's kind of breakable, but it once you get it inside there, it doesn't fall apart much. So yeah, that's about it for the E-Wing MOC. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And that's about it. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, always remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And don't forget to ring that bell.